Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are fine and staying safe and happy at your homes. I am your GK teacher, Ms. Farheen, and I welcome you all to your GK class. So, my dear students, as you all know that we are on unit number 5, and today is its 4th lesson. And do you remember the name of your unit? Yes, places of worship in the neighborhood. So my dear students, as you all know that we are talking about different worship places, like you have masjid in your neighborhood, and we have also discussed about other worship places like a church, a gurdwara, and a temple. So my dear students, before moving on towards our today's project, let's quickly recap what we did in the previous lesson. ठीक है, तो जल्दी से मुझे बताएं, आंसर करें क्वेश्चन का और याद करें कि हमने पिछले लेसन में क्या पढ़ा था. Okay, quickly tell me, how should we behave in masjid? जब हम मस्जिद में जाते हैं तो वहां हमें कैसे बिहेव करना चाहिए? We must remain quiet. We must take off our shoes and we must not run in the masjid. We must wear neat and clean clothes. So these are the different behaviors that we should adopt when we visit a masjid. Okay, my dear students, how should we behave at other places of worship? अच्छा, अब हमने मस्जिद का पढ़ लिया, बता दिया कि मस्जिद में हमें कैसे बिहेव करना चाहिए. दूसरी इबादत की जगहों पे, दूसरे मज़ाहिब की जो इबादत की जगह हैं, वहाँ हमें कैसे बिहेव करना चाहिए? Yes, respectfully. Very good. Okay, my dear students, here we will move forward. Now tell me, why should we respect all religious places? अब मुझे ये बताएं कि हमें तमाम इबादत की जगहों को क्यों रिस्पेक्ट करना चाहिए? ताकि it will create peace in the society. इससे अमनो सकून पैदा होता है सोसाइटी में. And how can we keep peace in our society? By respecting all religions. Very good. And name the largest masjid in the Pakistan. ये मैंने आपको बताया था. It is Shah Faisal Masjid and it is in Islamabad. Very good. Okay, my dear students, now we will quickly look at today's student learning outcome given on page number 37 for the parents and the teachers to understand, because we are doing the project today and we will follow the same student learning outcome that students will recognize that they should respect all places of worship and all religions. So my dear students, now we will, as you remember that I gave you a homework. याद है सबको? I told you to visit a masjid near in your neighborhood. मैंने आपको कहा था कि एक मस्जिद कोई भी जो आपके नेबरहुड में है, आपके घर के पास है, उसको विजिट करें and observe different activities and behaviors over there. Did you do it? Okay. Before that, we will look at the Islamic perspective. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said the best aspect of Iman is patience and tolerance. तो हमें तमाम जो हैं मज़ाहिब जो हैं उनकी इज़्ज़त भी करनी चाहिए और उनके लिए बर्दाश्त भी होनी चाहिए हमारे अंदर. Okay, pre-reading question before we move on towards the main lesson. How do you behave in masjid? Respectfully, remain quiet, take off your shoes. Very good. And we must wear neat and clean clothes. We must talk softly. We must walk, never run. Okay, my dear students, so your project here is given here. Now, what is this was your homework. Visit the masjid nearby your house. So, did you visit it? And observe the activities happening there. Also observe the behaviors of people, etiquettes of masjid. ठीक है? तो these were your homework. तो step 1 हम already cover कर चुके हैं. तो क्या आप सब ने मस्जिद विजिट की थी? अगर की थी then very good. Now I will ask कि वहाँ आपने क्या क्या observe किया? Which activities and which behaviors? Okay, did you visit the mosque? Done. किया होगा, I hope. Okay, my dear students. So, now I have a guest here, Muhammad Ahmed. Muhammad Ahmed, please come here. He will introduce himself to you first. Okay, Muhammad Ahmed.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Ahmed. I am 6 years old.
Very good, Muhammad Ahmed. Okay, Muhammad Ahmed, come here. You remember that we went to the masjid. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay. And you saw different activities and behaviors over there.
Yes.
Okay, my dear Ahmed, you saw different people performing wuzu.
Yes.
Very good. And we took the pictures also, and you saw kids doing recitation of Holy Quran.
Yes.
Very good. And we also saw people, they were saying their prayers or
Prayers.
namaz, offering namaz. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what were the different activities happening there? Can you name a few activities? Namaz,
Namaz,
recitation of Holy Quran,
recitation of Holy Quran,
and people were also doing wuzu.
and people also do wuzu.
Very good, Ahmad. And what were these were the different activities, prayers, recitation, and people were doing wuzu. Very good, Ahmad. Now, my dear students who are watching me, why do people perform wuzu? Ahmad, क्या आपको पता है कि लोग wuzu क्यों करते हैं?
इसलिए क्योंकि उनको अल्लाह ने हुक्म दिया हुआ है.
Very nice, because Allah has told us to do the wuzu before recitation of Holy Quran and saying our prayers, and it also keeps us clean. So we must remain clean whenever we go to masjid. Okay. Now, what was the behavior of people in the masjid? So, what were the behaviors that you observed?
Don't run
Don't run. Very good. And
and
we must remain
quiet.
quiet. Very good. And we must be very respectful. Okay, my dear students, here we will move forward. You can see here, perform wuzu before prayers and recitation, take off shoes before entering into the masjid, and no running in the masjid. Okay. Now Ahmad will perform an activity over here. This is activity states that there are I have printed different behaviors and different activities of masjid over here, and Ahmad will paste them under behaviors and activities given on the chart. Okay, Ahmad, the first one says prayer. Is it an activity or behavior?
Activity.
Activity. Okay, paste it under the activity. This is activity here. Very good. Now I will give you another. Okay, remain quiet. This is a behavior or activity. Where will it go?
Behavior.
Very good. Paste it under behavior. Very nice. Now comes take off shoes. So it will come under behavior or activity?
Activity.
Behavior. Very good, because we must always take off our shoes before going into the masjid. This can also be an activity. Okay, no running.
Activity.
No, this is also a behavior. Very good. Now people were doing wuzu. This is an
Activity.
activity. Very good. And recitation of Holy Quran.
Activity.
Very good. Thank you so much, Muhammad Ahmed. You can sit down now. So Ahmed has helped me a lot. Similarly, teachers, you can make a chart like this and print all the activities and behaviors, and one by one call the kids at the front of the class and tell them to paste them on the chart paper. Okay, from here we will move forward. So step 3 was to paste the activities and behaviors underneath the given columns on the chart paper. So this is how I have performed the activity. Kids can perform it in this similar way. Okay, my dear students, so for the evaluation, I will ask a few questions here. Name different activities of masjid. Okay, again, I will call Muhammad Ahmed and he will tell me a few activities that he saw in the masjid. Okay, Ahmed, what were the activities? Look at the camera, come here. Okay, what were the activities? People were saying their
People will say their wuzu,
prayers
prayers,
and
and wuzu,
wuzu
and recitation and Quran.
Very good. Recitation of Holy Quran. Good boy. And what were the how do we behave in masjid? Look at the camera.
We know running.
Don't run. Yes.
Don't run. And हम लोगों को मस्जिद में जूते उतार के जाने
Take off our shoes. Very good. And we must remain
quiet.
quiet. Excellent, Ahmed. Now you can have a seat. Very good. Now I will clap here for Ahmed. Very nice. So always appreciate the kids in whichever language they are talking, they feel comfortable, but keep them, tell them to speak in English, try to speak in English, and keep appreciating them. Okay, now after the evaluation, your homework for today is your teacher will provide you with a worksheet. This worksheet has just like this worksheet. It has two portions, just like you can see. How should we behave in the masjid? So you will write down the behaviors under it. Then comes, what activities do you observe in masjid? So you will write down the activities under the that portion. Okay, few activities, whichever you can write. So this is the complete worksheet that has done, and you can recheck it from here. From here, we will move forward. Now, what have I learned today? So, we must follow all masjid manners. So, we must follow all the etiquettes and manners of the masjid. आप वहाँ कैसे behave करते हैं, कौन सी activities वहाँ perform करते हैं, these are called the manners and etiquettes of the masjid. So, my dear students, for evaluation, name different activities of masjid, saying prayers, recitation of Holy Quran, and wuzu. Very good. And these are the different activities. Then comes, how do we behave in masjid? So, how do we behave in masjid? No running, dress nicely, keep quiet, and take off our shoes before entering the masjid. So my dear students, I hope you have enjoyed the video, you have done the activity, and please finish your worksheet also. Keep everybody around you safe. Have a good day. Thank you so much, and Allah Hafiz.